Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Anthony, aka Ant Let's change my wardrobe real quick before I even continue with this video. Today, I'm not going to be making I am going to be making a two-parter, but today I'm going to be talking about TNA Lockdown. Later today, I'm going to be talking about Raw. So you guys will get two videos, today. Usually I'll do nothing on. I'll make like a regular vlog on Sunday if there's no pay-per-views, and then Raw I'll just do like Monday morning or whatever. Which I am still planning on saying some things for Raw, so it's gonna be crazy. Let's kick things off with one of the countdown matches. Let's kick things off with Rich Swann and BDE going up against The Righteous. Guys, I've been a big, huge fan of what Rich Swann and BDE do as a tag team. I'm really concerned about this new Righteous that we're getting out of the Lake of Reincarnation during the Righteous deletion. They've been trying to recruit BDE for the past couple of months, and Vincent actually pinned BDE in that tag team match. So your winners, The Righteous. Let's talk about Trey Miguel versus Special Agent Zero of Order 4. Trey Miguel has been butting heads with Order 4 ever since his return. Of course, he wants the TNA International Championship back from Mustafa Ali. When he got injured, he couldn't get his traditional rematch clause, and the title started going to Jason Hotch, which I will be talking about that match with Jason Hotch and Mustafa Ali pretty soon. But in order for Trey Miguel to get a rematch or a match for the TNA International Championship, he must go through Order 4. And he did that, and he did pin Special Agent Zero, 1, 2, 3. We're starting things off inside of the cage with Elijah versus AJ Francis, the final encore. Both men are at 1-1 versus each other, and it's gone crazy. It's gone haywire. It's gone chaotic, guys. I love steel cage matches, and it was my first time seeing how they do the lockdown, how they do that lockdown steel cage. It's crazy. I will be rewatching the pay-per-view later on today, and actually seeing my reactions to everything. Because I had my phone in my pocket. I was at work when this happened, so AJ Francis' buddy came up and of course got that win, with AJ Francis being 2-1 against Elijah. And of course, stop the post-match beatdown from the hometown man coming up, and of course, helping out Elijah. Now let's talk about the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championships. You guys may be asking, Anthony, was you guessed right? Hell no! Because Allie made a phone call. She got that phone call, but it wasn't who I expected. It was the returning. These names are really getting to me because she's a new superstar to add to things for me, but it was a former partner in Rosemary, and she actually helped Allie retain the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles against the Elegance brand inside that hellacious steel cage structure. Now let's talk about Jason Hotch versus Mustafa Ali of Order 4. Everything has gone crazy through Order 4 and anything else. For Jason Hotch, it's all about revenge. It's all about revenge. It's all about family for Jason Hotch. Not only that, it's all about family, it's all about the TNA International Championship as well. But one splash later, 14 feet in the air, crashing through Mustafa Ali, he started bleeding from the mouth. Mustafa Ali started taunting his young daughter, Jason Hotch's daughter, and wife. And of course, through everything, family is everything. As of 2 450 splashes, and guys, we have a brand new TNA International Champion, that being Mustafa Ali. John Skylers came and of course had enough of Mustafa Ali and went over to check his best friend, see if he was okay. I'll have some updates on Jason Hotch's current condition, plus Mustafa Ali's current condition, on my third channel, when I actually know what happened. Backstage attack, Elijah is down. Who's doing all these attacks? Whoever's doing it, gotta stop that. Oh my god, I'm weirded out right now. Now it's time, the last man standing match, and as I did predicted, that it is still inside of that cage. Leon Slater, his career, his legacy is up for grabs. And Cedric Alexander is looking to cut that down and make it from Moose to Alexander, completely skipping Leon Slater. That match, if I would watch that match, it's absolutely insane. It was a mix of both men coming at it, and of course Slater wanting that TNA X Division Championship back. Not one, not two, but three of Alexander's finisher on Cedric, plus the beautiful Swanton 450, was able to get that win. And of course, Cedric Alexander did not come up against the referee's 10 count. So we have a brand new TNA X Division champion, that being Leon Slater. New, because I'm going to be talking about what happens after the fact. The TNA Knockouts World Championship is on the line, and of course, Xia Brookside wanted to make sure that she is the only knockout in that division. Atlanta Black wants to win the title, and of course, wins the title she wants to. The TNA Knockouts World Championship was on the line. Xia Brookside is showing an absolute dangerous side of her. A side that nobody has seen before in TNA history. And of course, it was short-lived. 2 DDTs later, and Xia Brookside retained the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Let me see if I'm missing something before I move on to the main event. Yes, I am missing Lethal Lockdown against the System and the next TNA Rising Stars. It's crazy. I had nothing to say when it comes to Lethal Lockdown. They did mention War Games during this event, and it was definitely a war. 3 low blows from Ricky Sosa, from 3 members of the System, and of course with Eddie Edwards finishing off Ricky Sosa, getting that win. The system has proven that they are the gatekeepers of TNA. What's next for the system? And what's next for TNA's rising star? As M. Elegance has to take on Jada Stone in the finals for the TNA Knockouts Television Championship. Let me see here. Am I good for the main event? Yes, I do want to say something though. Avery Styles, the son of the phenomenal AJ Styles, came up, and of course, one thing he had to say to the TNA fans is that he has officially signed with TNA. After all what TNA had done for his father, he then now signed with TNA. Avery Styles, that young man, only 19 years old, now part of the TNA roster. Now it's time for the main event, the Nemets versus the Hardys for the TNA World Tag Team titles. The only man to hold the TNA World Championship and the TNA World Tag Team Championships was Kurt Angle at the same time, simultaneously. Will Nick Nemeth be the next superstar, be the second superstar to do that? And of course, the Hardys having a lot of experience inside the cage. Hell in a Cell matches, steel cage matches, 6 sides of steel. But that wasn't enough to keep down the Nemeth, as the Nemeth brothers are the new TNA World Tag Team Champions. And Nick Nemeth is now the second superstar to win the TNA World Tag Team titles, with being the TNA World Champion. Now, I want to talk to you guys about what Leon Slater did. He probably did the most smart thing I have ever seen. Leon Slater came up, and of course, he wants the TNA World Championship. So he chose option C. Vacated the TNA X Division Championship. And at Bound for Glory, it will be Nick Nemeth. It will be Leon Slater. And it will be for the TNA World Championship. So I'm very excited. And of course, I was butthurt that he had to do that, but he wants the TNA World title. And he wants to be the superstar, the youngest superstar to held that very rare title. Will he be the youngest in charge, and will he be the youngest TNA World Champion? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as well, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And again, guys, stay positive throughout the world. We're gonna need it. And of course, guys, shout out to W.GG if you guys are interested in getting some energy drinks, some energy tubs. This is probably one of my favorite ones to go buy. So here's that. And of course, guys, you can go to W.GG and use discount code AnthonyPhysics, all caps, no space, for an amazing 10% off at checkout. So W.GG, and at checkout, AnthonyPhysics, all caps, no space. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's your boy Anthony. I also got by Ant Physics. I forgot about Frankie Kazarian and Moose. I'm gonna say it right now, really quickly, because my phone's about to die. Frankie Kazarian escaped the cage. But in order to retrieve a nickname, you have to earn it. It's your boy Anthony. I also got by Ant Physics, the king of physics. I don't even have to prove it to you guys. I am what I say I am. I am the king of physics. And as always, peace out, guys.